Starting the stream. Welcome back to another Ross Aviation stream, everybody. I know it's been like a century since I streamed last, but I can assure you that I am back. It's been so long. But, yeah, this is just like a chill talk stream. So, basically another Q&A because at this point I'm just running out of ideas. We will wait for people to join. In the meantime, I will be right back. One sec, chat. We're gonna be starting the real stream very soon. I'm going to have a small conversation with my mom. I'll be right back. And we're back, chat. We're back. We're back. I hear we're back. And sorry, that took a while. I had a little conversation with the peers. Let's see. What did I miss? What did I miss? We have AJB edit. Yo, AJB edits. Ellie. What's good? What's good? Hello. 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 If you're here in the chat, please say letter A. Spam, or actually, no, spam W. Spam W in the chat if you're here. I need to take attendance, chat. Okay, Ellie Avgeek marked here. Anyone else? Anyone else? Is Ellie Avgeek the only one? I mean, it says one person's. And we have F59 Productions. Okay, we have 2 people in the chat. See, this is why I got to double check. All right. So F59 Productions here. Ellie Avgeek here. Is AJB Edits still here? I can't tell if he's still here or not. Okay, please stop spamming W. Is LA Avgeek? Wait, not LA Avgeek. AJB Edits. Is AJ Edits here? Is AJ here? Anyone else? Okay, chat. All right, I've taken attendance. What should we talk about today, chat? Ask any questions that, other than like where do you live and who do you know and all of that stuff, because that's just personal stuff. But what kind of actual quality questions do y'all have for me? I know I haven't really streamed a lot, and it's been very busy. So, what do we want to talk about today, chat? Should I whip out the good old Flight Radar 24? What is my favorite plane? I'm a little obsessed with the 747-400. I know it's such a basic answer. Oh, and why? I just really like quadjets. I like planes with 4 engines. I just think they look cool. And I mean, like, the 747 is a very iconic plane. And, I have, like, just like a couple, just like a couple 747 models. Just a couple. We got one on my tree as a tree star, which this is actually the very first time leaking this, but if you didn't see my most recent post, this is my Christmas tree. This is the tree star. This is my tree star, chat. I'm gonna put red Christmas ornaments on it, so it's gonna be like our Northwest Airlines like themed Christmas tree. Oh yeah, we also have a dollar bill on the tree because it's a joke. Money doesn't grow on trees, but this is a fake tree, so yeah. I've also seen a couple 747s. My favorite one that I've seen so far has to be the National Airlines 747. I have not seen a Dash 8 yet, though. Oh, no. I did see a Dash 8. I forgot. I saw the Cathay Pacific Dash 8 at Chicago O'Hare. It was a Dash 8 freighter. But yeah, so yeah, check out the 747 chat. It looks so cool. And by the way, yes, it does actually light up, but the plane is dead, so I'm gonna have to charge it. And then also, we have all my 747 models, all my Gemini jets and my one Dragon Wings. This is Dragon Wings. By the way, guys, I did order the Gemini jets Northwest 747-400. That'll be here on December 3rd. And this is the Gemini jets 747-200, which this is actually at the moment my favorite model. And I mean, even when I do get the Gemini jets 400 version, I'm probably gonna still like that or this one more, just because it's my only 747-200 I have so far. But yeah, so I do also have a 200 scale. Oh hey, 757 whatever. So let's go. Hello. Guys, should I bring out the 200 scale 747? Although low-key, I should probably, like, dust the area before I place down a very expensive model. All right, chat. I have 3 1 to 200 scale models. Which one do you guys want to see? So here, let me show you my selection. So, sorry for the trash. We have a JC. By the way, these are all JC wings with the Pepsi Concorde. We have the ANA 747-400D, or we have the Lufthansa Star Alliance livery A340-600. Which one should I bring out today, chat, for the stream? I'll actually, you know what? Let's make a post. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, chat. Which plane should I bring out for today's stream? I see 757 whatever sauce said Droop Snoot, which means Concorde. Any A340 or 747 voters? Concorde? Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else vote the other ones? Because, I mean, I did bring out the Concorde for like 20 minutes, like 2 weeks ago. So that was the last one I brought out, just for fun. I have not brought out the other two in like 3 months. Well, there's another person here. I don't understand. Why does it say 2 people are here if you're the only one that's there? See, there's LA Geek. I told you, there's two people. LA Geek, which one should I bring out? Concorde 747 or A340? A340 hairdryer. It's not a 300, bro. It's a 600. It's the A340 600. It's a pencil. It's the wide body pencil. Well, at least it's one of the wide body pencils. The other wide body pencils are like the 767 400ER and maybe the freaking, I don't know, like what's another wide body pencil? I mean, there's the IL 86. Is it 86 or 96? The IL 96 500. Wait, oh, you said pencil. 757-300. Yeah, okay, actually, fun fact, I'm going to be flying the United 757-300 before it retires next year. It's going to be from Washington Dulles to San Francisco, and then I'm going to be flying the 757-300 from Dulles to San Francisco, and then I'm going to be flying the 757-200 from San Francisco to ORD, and then I'm just going to use another plane to fly back to where I live. I'm super excited. I know, real. I'm super excited too. Although I swear to God, if they retire the 300s before the 200s, I'm going to be stuck on a stupid A321neo. I mean, the A321neo is very mid. It's very boring. So I hope that they don't retire it. Real. Delta has no retirement plan for the 757, so if you want to fly a 757, just fly with Delta. They're literally going to keep it till like 2030. It's kind of crazy. Icelandair retired theirs last year. And then Condor retired them this year. And now it's United turns next year. For real. You know what? Now that you guys are talking about pencils, I'm bringing out the A340-600. Excuse me. I'm literally dying over here, chat. The Christmas. I saw your post. I have not brought out this 200 scale model in a very long time. It's been, oh man, this is bigger than I remember it being. Chat, look at this. Look how big this thing is. It's in my hand. It's very big. Let me get it out, chat. Let me get it out. This, wait, should I put it on a stand? Holy, that's a 1 to 200. Yes, it is. I told you, this is one of only 3 of the 1 to 200 scale models I have. That's pretty big. Yeah, it's like 16-ish inches long. Actually, I have a tape measure here. Let me just measure it real quickly. Yeah, oh no, sorry. It's 14 and a half inches. It's 14 and a half inches long. Now, since this thing is super heavy and quite delicate, I'm actually going to take out the gear first. This very buttery A340 gear. And the nose gear actually also turns as well, which is quite a W, to be honest. All right, chat. We're going to bring it out. I'm going to bring it out. And I'm actually going to bring it out. I don't know how to take this out. Will you make it... If you make it land, will it auto butter then? I don't know. I mean, I don't really want to try that because this was kind of expensive. I am looking at getting the JC Wings, the new release of the A340-600, which was the Qatar F1 livery. Or no, not the Qatar, the Etihad F1 livery. Now this is a plane. I mean, obviously, because... Yo, did I keep... Oh, I kept the... Okay, chat, we're going to have to... I forgot, dang it. All right. I forgot that I left the gear door covers on, so this is going to make this thing a little bit... Remember when I banned someone for 3 years? Yeah, that someone was S2. Okay, S2 is still one of my best friends. I do not appreciate that. Why was S2 banned for 3 years, bro? What did he do to deserve that? Like, bro, what did he do? Perfect. She looks a lot sexier than I remember. All right. Let's put all these gear door covers in now. All right. Well, we'll keep the stand in here for... One of my friends, I'm not gonna say what his name is, but he recently bought a Delta 757-300 by Gemini 200. He just got that in the mail like a couple days ago. It's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, she's gorgeous. Look at her. She's such a beautiful plane. I'm looking at getting a second one of these just in like the normal Lufthansa livery because these are just beautiful. One sec, chat. One sec. There seems to be like a weird thing happening with this A340. Okay, chat. Do you guys want me to make this butter or something? I'm actually curious if I can even trust myself enough to do that. Oh yeah, do not do that. That is bad. Very bad. I legit have no idea what happened to my phone stand. Oh, here it is. Here's my phone stand. Here's the classic phone stand, blue phone stand. All right. By the way, guys, this is not really a full model showcase, but here are some of my models. Just like a couple of them. I have a lot of 747s, but yeah. Okay, pal. Also, I just now realized the front gear on this A346 is a little bit at an 80-degree angle right now. There we go. Yeah, I know what you meant. By the way, I'm going to be spotting one of these Lufthansa A346s in precisely 7 days. In Detroit. Hair reveal? Bro, what? What do you mean? What do you mean hair reveal? What do you mean? I'm kidding. No. By the way, I'm never face revealing ever again. I just want to make that very clear. I cannot have those 9-year-old kids come up to me at Disney World ever again. I'm not dealing with that. I don't know if you guys remember, but last year, or no, not last year. I guess it was still this year. Earlier this year, I went to Disney World in Orlando, and I got recognized by a 9-year-old kid. I'm not joking, and I cannot afford to be recognized ever again. I know your face, but it's just in my secret mind cabinet. That's crazy. I know, right? It is crazy. What if it was S2? Well, okay, I know what S2 looks like. He's shorter than me, but he's not like too much shorter than me. Because like, okay, I'm 6 foot, and then S2's like 5'6", 5'8", or something like that. I think he's like 5'8". Speaking of which, if I swear to God, if anyone says 6'7" in the comments, I'm gonna ban you permanently. That shit's so stupid. I never want to hear it in my stream. I get those comments every now and then where it's just like 6, 7 and nothing else. It's stupid. That would be a real shame if you said that at LA App Geek. Because then you would be banned, and I like you, so just don't say it. Y'all are trolling. I cannot afford this, bro. I don't know if you guys knew this, but people keep saying 7-6 as well. So, LA App Geek, I'm gonna have to ban. I'm kidding. Get out. I'm kidding. Don't worry, Ross, I got you. For real, for real, for real. What? No, I was joking. Okay, okay. For a second there, I actually thought that, okay. Whew. Wow, just 10 seconds, thank God. Don't scare me like that again, or I'm gonna permanently ban you. Wait, I kind of forgot. Oh yeah, you guys are mods. Can you guys get people that aren't mods in this chat by any chance? Like, anyone you know? I would like to get some newcomers, you know? Some new faces in this stream. Because, like, I'm very grateful for you guys, but I'd like to expand, you know? Honestly, at this point, I might as well just get all my models out. I should just move these ones down a little further. Just like a little bit. Nothing too serious, you know, just a little, just like a little bit. Just so that there's at least some space. All right, chat. Let me get my. Ooh, don't want to touch it now, do we? I'm thinking I'm getting some more 200 scale models eventually, but yeah, I'm gonna start getting like 2 full-on like 1 to 200 scale collection fleets. One of them is Lufthansa. I do want like a whole 1 to 200 scale Lufthansa fleet. That'd just be cool. And then I want to get 1 to 200 scale Northwest stuff too. Hello chat. Hello chat. Hello chat. I'm gonna back this up a little bit because I'm actually about to put a couple more 200 scale models down. Hello everyone that just joined the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. Alright guys, you guys get to choose since you guys have so much power over what I do in my life. What do you guys want to see first? Pepsi Concorde out or the ANA 747-400D? Which one? We think a Concorde first or the 747 first? Because, wait, what? Yo, what? Okay, someone that I know very, very well is commenting and messaging me at the same time. Okay, yo, Pokemon livery. Okay, people keep saying Sim47, so I'm gonna do Sim47. I know you want to see the Concorde or the Pepsi Concorde, but we're gonna do that last. Also because that's literally my most expensive model, and it's like $500. So I want to be as careful with it as possible. Now let me go ahead and just there we go. Ooh, beautiful. Now this one's definitely in the best condition. This one's definitely like my best condition model. It's also one of my favorites. I think it's really cool, honestly. I think just like, all right, how do I? Ooh, this is actually kind of a hard model to get out. All right. Perfect. Just got to be very careful. All right. More chat. There we go. Just set her down right here. There we go. There she is. And honestly, I might also start an AMA collection. I think this is just beautiful as well. All right. Well, it's Concorde time. Now, Concorde is just kind of one of those one-off things where I'm not really going to get things for them all that much. To be honest, I might just keep the Droop Snoot out of this equation today, just because I just want to keep things a little simpler. All right, chat. I'm actually putting the Pepsi Concorde down as we speak. Where should I put it? Should I just put it right here? Just put it right here. There we go. And she has been placed. this, chat. This is my collection. These are all, like, this is every single one of my die-cast models. The A340-600 looks so big. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm kind of scared to bring these out. That's why I don't really bring them out all that often. Just like because I spent so much money on these, and breaking them would break me. So I never bring them out because I'm too scared to bring them out. I'm gonna be getting a cabinet soon, so you're gonna be seeing these a lot more often because I'll be safe in a cabinet. But yeah, I'm glad. What do you mean A340 is not accurate? What are you talking about? I mean, this is JC Wings we're talking about here, okay? There's a Pepsi Concord. We're just gonna ignore that though. I'm kidding. Actually, if anything, we're actually gonna be ignoring the 400 scale bottles today. Okay, how is this A340 not accurate? And before you say, but the Star Alliance livery is on an A340-300. I don't know if you knew this, but back in 2007, Lufthansa had an A340-600 and a 747-400 with the Star Alliance livery. So don't even say it's not accurate, because this is accurate. All right, the registration to this is, I got a card. Oh, wait, no, actually, why am I just not? The registration is DAI8C. So this is actually their third A340-600 they ever received. Not that, but the size. I don't know if you knew this, but this is actually accurate, okay, chat? The A340-600 is 243 feet long, while the 747-400 is 232 feet long. Okay, chat? So this dwarfs this in length, like by a lot. And yes, the Concorde is this small compared to a 747 and A340. Yes. Yes, that's actually accurate. And by the way, this is actually my favorite Airbus. So, yeah. Also, I don't know if you guys knew this, but this is actually my only Airbus model I actually have. I mean, I guess the Concorde's kind of Airbus because, you know, Airbus purchased them Bay Aerospace. But, I mean, you know, yeah. Also, I have some other things over here as well. Just like some casual stuff. Just like a couple other trinkets and extras. I have the big three. I have the iconic aviation Lego set trio. But I mean, who cares about that? Here's this. The Coast Guard is going over my house for like the 1 millionth time today. It's a low-key kind of annoying. Okay, actually, you know what? I might actually have these on stands. I cannot afford to have them rolling off. I'm going to... Dog, I'm stupid. You're not stupid, you've just been re-educated. That's all. By the way, the Concorde in this collection, the 200 scale collection, is the easiest one to maintain because there's not really any antennas on it. So there's no worries. And she looks beautiful. Isn't she a doll? Anyways, ignoring the fact that I just did like a really impressive singing voice, we're gonna get all the stands out now because I feel like having them on stands would probably make them a little bit easier to cool. Or actually make them easier to maintain. Well, they probably will get dusty. So we're gonna bring out all the stands. I wonder how many people remember not family-friendly Ross. I've always been family-friendly. I've just said some interesting things in the past that we're not going to bring up now. I'm going to be genuinely honest. I don't know, like, what time period I was not family-friendly. Like, I might curse every now and then. Like, you know, every now and then you just feel like saying the words fucking shit. But we don't need to say those because they're unnecessary. Unless it's for an example that I just demonstrated. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Bring her back, bring her back, bring her back right there. Perfect. Perfect. All right, A346 on our time. Man. Just gonna have them out for just like a couple days, and then I'm gonna box them back up out of being worried. But for now, they'll be outside. They'll be out and about. It'll be great. If y'all remember Evil Ross, y'all are real. Real ones. Evil Ross returns. I'm eating Lay's while watching this in my closet. Wait, are you? Pause. What do you mean by in the closet? Are you gay? We are very accepting here. We're very, very accepting people. But I mean, eating Lay's in the closet while watching this very pointless stream to rot out your brain and have no future is kind of an interesting way to put it. All right. And no, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just pointing something out. It's a mere... Oh my goodness. Long boy, long boy. This is a very long boy. All right. All right, chat. Here we go. We have them all on stands now. And actually, you know, I kind of like this a little bit better. Just because now they look cool. They look like they're actually gracing the skies like they all used to once do. Which is kind of crazy to think about since all of these planes are now sitting in a scrapyard. You know, it's fine. The sadness. Okay, chat. We're going to close our camera off, and if you want to see them, just ask, and I'll show you them. But for now, we're going to go back on the bed. And I'm gonna say, can't put down the cup, can't put down the cup. Anyways, I don't know. Barbecue Lays. You're eating barbecue Lays. That's valid. Do y'all remember that actually? Actually, speaking of which, do you guys remember that song by Dave Blunts? Can't put down the cup, can't put down the cup. Yes, you got me singing that before GTA 6 in the Boeing 797. It's actually kind of crazy to think about it, actually. Can't put down the cup, can't put down the cup. I'm sipping on promethazine. Anyways, that's not really a family-friendly song, to be honest. It talks about a lot of guys don't do drugs. Ellie Avgeek, you here? Yeah, Ellie Avgeek, are you here? Huh? Are you? Yes. Cool. What should we talk about, guys? What should we talk about? Should we talk about the fact that GTA 6 was delayed again? Or should we talk about how the 777-9X has also been delayed again? Or how about how I went to this shoe store. No, you don't do that. Hold up. I have remember something. Pal, why'd you go to the shoe store? MD80 versus 737-300. I mean, technically it'd be MD80 versus probably the CRJ900, but I don't know. Two different time periods. Oh, 737-800. I mean, MD80's got more class and has more real pilot features. But then again, the MD80 is like dead as well. So, I mean, it's not like fully dead. Like, I've seen a lot of MD80s, but they're just not really used for passenger service worldwide anymore. And the eyebrow windows, yes. And the eyebrow windows. The eyebrow windows were cool. They were very cool. And actually, speaking of which, I have this TWA Boeing 717 by Gemini Jets, and you can see the eyebrow windows. Very nice. Anyways, do you like the 737s with or without? I mean, they're all 737s, so they're all boring. But the eyebrow windows do give them more class. Which, by the way, when I was at Chicago O'Hare earlier in March, I actually saw the very first 737-900 ever made. It was operated by Alaska, and it was the one without winglets, and it also had eyebrow windows. And I actually got to see it up close. It was very cool. I never really got a good picture of it, but I have a couple videos of it. Yo, S2! What's the rarest plane I've ever seen? So this answer has changed a couple times, especially as I've spotted more and more planes. As of right now, the rarest plane I've ever seen probably is Either the Linden Air Cargo L100, which is like the cargo passenger civilian variant of the C-130, or the world's only American IL-78. But soon it will be the Lufthansa A340-600 because I'm going to go to Detroit, and they've been flying 600 there for about like a month and a half. So I'm going to go spot them. Also, I lost my EOS. Oh, man. I'm sorry, man. Do you guys want to play a game? It's going to be like a couple second game. It's going to be called Guess What Plane I'm In on my profile pic. Some of you guys might know, but I want to see how many of you guys are actually real. All right. So what plane am I in? Like, what plane is my profile picture on? Like, what is it? What am I on? I know S2 already knows this for a fact, but I just want to see Boeing 737. I like how you retracted that message instantly, LAF geek. All right, what is the plane I'm on? Hint, look at the person. Look how small he looks. I'm definitely not on a small plane. That's your hint. Either 717, CH700, DC9, because Drew recall saying you're going to fly it. Well, it's none of those. Hint, 7, AFK. I know S2 knows, all right? I know S2 knows. But, like, if we had to guess, Boeing 777. Ding, 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 Ellie Avgi got it. I was on a United flight from MCO Orlando to ORD O'Hare, and I flew on a United Boeing 777-200ER. Bruh, I suck. No, you don't suck. You just got the wrong answer, and that's okay. My main is still banned. Yeah, you know, I wonder who banned it. 757 whatever stop. Yeah, I wonder who banned it. Well, yeah, I sat behind the wing, so you wouldn't be able to see the beautiful GE90s that were on it. Wait, no, please. Don't. I'm not gonna ban you. I'm just giving you crap for banning S2's main. By the way, guys, for now, I say it for now because I'm gonna foreshadow something. For now, the 777-200 ER is my biggest plane I've flown on. I say for now because in almost exactly, excuse me, gosh, god damn it, in almost exactly 2 years from now, I'm going to be flying on a quad jet. I'm not going to tell you what quad jet, but I'm going to be flying on a plane with 4 engines. Gets banned for millennials. Biggest plane I've ever flown is the S2. Actually, you know what, S2? Do you have a passport? No, you do not have a pass. Not flying on the A340. I'm flying on something else, but I'm just going to be spotting the A340-600. Okay, get yourself a passport. You're going to need it, okay? You have 2 years to get one. I know that's well over enough time to get one. Hint. It has very buttery landing gear. It's very expensive. I'm in there practically only 2 commercial accessible quadrants. Well, which ones? Which one is it, pal? I mean... Oh, okay. You're just editing here? Correcting your own... Oh, you flew on an Air Canada 787? Which version? Was it the -9 or was it the -8? Also, I heard that Air Canada is getting the 787-10, which is pretty cool because, I mean, I just really like long, wide bodies. I just think they look cool. Everyone, hint, it has 4 engines and it's pretty big. Oh, wait. I do not know. Dang. Do you have a picture of the 787 that you flew on? If you make a community post and tag me, I'll be able to determine what it is. Okay, guys, don't believe me, but the largest plane I've flown on is a 737-500. You flew on a 737-500? Where? When? What? What operators even operate the 500 anymore? Bully? No, I'm asking you a question, bro. I'm asking a question. Where did you fly a 737-500? Southwest still flew them in 2018. Oh, wow. I did not know that. A Boeing 767. I mean, I will be flying on the United 764. The same year I'm going to be flying the quad jet that you guys still haven't quite guessed quite yet. A380? No, not that big. Plane isn't quite A380 size, but it's still very big. What's the biggest plane you've been in? I just told you, it's a 777. Can I terminate him from existence because he said the evil number? No. He said Boeing 767. It's a plane. Don't ban him for that. Boeing 747. 747-400, yes. I'm going to be flying on the Lufthansa 747-400 in 2027, right before it retires. By the way, if you're curious what this like weird clicking noise is, it's me playing with my remote battery holder. You know, like the thing that slides up and down. Like, here, let me show you guys. I've literally just been playing with this. Gee, I feel like I'm very autistic. Do any of you guys else do this? Or just like an autism thing? Like, just like fidget with the battery thing. And then sometimes when I was younger, I just like totally lose these. So you'd have remotes that are just like this. Just like... You know, just like that. I bet you with that. Wait, what do you mean by that? Pause. Pause. What do you mean by that, pal? Bro, I will fidget with literally anything that will move. That's crazy. DCA tragedy. And also the UPS flight that went down in SDF last month. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't made any videos about it. I made like one community post about it, but yeah. Usually when those crashes happen that are just kind of big and everyone hears about it, I don't really talk about it. Mainly just out of respect, you know. We got to mourn the losses that were lost that day, and I don't think making an edit about it or of any a video of any sort that okay, there's a difference between making an educational and mourning of a lost video versus an edit. I think the people who make edits about crashes are cringe and weird. I can say that because I don't do that anymore. I used to, but I don't do it anymore. I did hear about the ERJ-145 crash. Actually, it was very random. I watched the Swiss 001 video about it too. I thought it was interesting how it just kind of randomly crashed. What's your opinion about the Dubai Air Show incident? Wait, what? There was a Dubai Air Show incident? Let me look this up. One sec, chat. I'll be right back. Oh, wow. The Hal Tejas crash. Oh, wow. The Hal Tejas crash. Wow. RIP, bro. RIP. Guys, can we get some RIPs in the chat other than just S2? Okay, what do you... Okay, Crosshair. Right, just to rate what? Crosshair. Well, good news. Delta did delay the retirement of the 717 until 2027, possibly 2030. So I might see one at TVC again this summer unless something changes. Yeah, I saw the last flight of it this year, thinking that it was going to retire. Although I still think it's gonna not fly to TVC because they're replacing them with A220-100s. I've seen a like fully intact DC-8-72 before. It was at Willow Run Airport near Detroit. It's in Lipsiana, or Ypsilanti, Michigan. It's just like there on the tarmac. Used to fly for National Air Cargo, and when it was a passenger aircraft, it used to serve for, I think it was some like, I think it was Swiss Air. I think Swiss Air operated it. Your voice is cutting out, bro. Okay, pal. I'm bored, chat. I'm ending the stream. Toodaloo, chat. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold up. There's a new person. Yo, chat. That's actually goated. You know what? I'm going to add an additional 5 minutes. I'm going to add an additional 5 minutes to the stream. I get to live another 5 minutes. Bro, what? So it's almost 8 o'clock where I live. Well, you're lucky. He murdered me 38 times. What? All right, so it's officially 8 o'clock where I live. So when it becomes 8:05, I'm going to end the stream. So get any of your last questions or just random things out. Okay, wait a minute. This guy, Fire Alarm Tech Guy 4444. What is this registration? I'm unfamiliar with this registration. November, wait a minute. Yo, no way, I've actually seen that before. Yo, what? The Axe Red Wings MD80? I actually saw that, like, up close. I actually touched it. Yo, what? I didn't even know that. Like, it had no engines because USA Jet bought it, and they were using it for parts. Like, do you have any plans to stop an A340 600? What do you mean? You wanted to join civil? Yes, I will spot one. Literally in 7 days, I'm going to be spotting a Lufthansa A346. I nearly got hit by a 777 at Cardiff. What do you mean? All right, guys, 2 more minutes remaining on the stream. Anything else? Taco. Real. I have an answer, Sim57. Please read it. I will read it. I gotta go. Toodaloo, LAF Geek. Toodaloo. The 777 taxied into an area for GA. Wing tips went over the fence. That's crazy. All right, Sim57, whatever saw. What is your question? Minute and a half remaining. Because they're low cost and they can't make money. It's more expensive to operate a plane than, like, you might think. I mean, operating the plane and then landing fees, takeoff fees, gate fees. I mean, there's so many fees, all right? And here's a lovely thing. Low-cost carriers, if they're not making money, can't pay it, so then they go bankrupt, and then boom, they disappear. Breathing fees, real. Only with Spirit Airlines, though. Thank God. And unfortunately, I did fly Spirit. Although I did fly on one of their A319s before they retired. That was an interesting time. By the way, have you ever seen an ex-Skybus A319? I'm pretty sure it's operated by United or Delta. I would have to check the registrations that I've seen, but I'm not sure. All right, guys. It's 8:05. I will see you later. Toodaloo. And I want you guys to do me one favor. Go fly. Peace.